Why do people ignore very obvious signs, both their gut, just this wisdom of knowing something, or maybe even signs, numbers, sequences of numbers over and over again? We are conditioned to not trust. And I'm going to talk about trust as a tool for your growth, for your healing. Trust and not trusting is giving you insight and awareness about why you're not trusting, and thereby giving you an opportunity to heal whatever is causing that lack of trust, or whatever is underneath you not listening or being able to trust in your own ability to create your life differently, trust that the universe is supporting you, trust in what you're getting intuitively. And it's fear. Everything that's stopping you, typically fear-based. Those two things, fear-based and lack of trust, they go hand in hand. And I see so many people struggling with that inability, not being able to take a risk on valuing themselves, for instance. It could be because they grew up in a household where people didn't value them, or maybe those people that were their guardians or parents didn't value themselves. So they didn't see somebody valuing themselves. Maybe they had a very common situation where a parent was working for the money, working, and never, maybe even died early and never enjoyed their life, never had enough or felt they had enough and didn't enjoy a quality of life. There was maybe no playtime, no support. And this is not across the board everybody, because everybody's soul plan is different. Just in this example, it could have translated into several things. Beliefs get formed, right? Either I'm not worthy as a child to love, to play with, to take time with, or I'm not good enough, or that is the way to do life. Life comes with struggle and not enough. And all these things play into creating psychological patterns. And then when you believe something, it creates a neurological support system in your brain, which is why it takes time to undo all of that. And again, I have methods and using intuition that will help accelerate undoing all that and rebuilding it in a way that really does support your goals. It's a tough thing initially. And when you can't see it, it's not a tangible thing. These are patterns though, and the patterns are your tangible proof that this is happening. A lot of people are stuck in fear for a lot of different reasons. That pattern that I just talked about, not enough and struggle as you're making your money, if that was something you witnessed in childhood as a part of your family, maybe nobody in your family has ever made money, that can also be a way of you belonging to that master group, that family. It's a way of identifying in a way that makes you feel like you belong to that group. Humans are animals, we are, and we have an animal instinct that makes us survival-wise want to belong to the herd, to the group, because to not belong, to be rejected alone is dangerous. Your amygdala survival brain is like, oh, danger, don't get kicked out. So it'll keep us in patterns and ways of being that will ensure that we don't get kicked out or that we're not rejected. And that can even be a situation where that is weight related. I've dealt with this with a client where they were very heavy as a way of being like their mother because their mother had a hard time showing them love and approval. And so it was a way of trying to get that love and approval that was really challenging for them to receive. So being like their mother was safer than not being that parent.